Hello everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z coming at you guys with a game on Last Refugee. So this is actually a special mod rather than an altered melee mod known as Random Race, Random Heroes, where both of the players choose random race and they will also be getting a random hero. All of their heroes are just randomized from the altar. So we have Happy spawning as the Night Elf player at the bottom left. What is the color? It is definitely red. He's playing up against Moon1234, who is actually Foggy. Foggy is spawning as the Undead player. So we have a switch in the races over here since this is random race. And when I'm saying random heroes, I mean in this tournament since a while now, and it's been super fun. The randomized heroes are such that it could be anything. It doesn't have to be a hero of the same race. It can be a hero from a tavern, it can be a hero from any other race, and that's what makes this mode kind of interesting. As we have Foggy putting out that Tomb of Relics, and both of the players have put up their stuff, and well, Foggy obviously going for the DK build. His hero is slightly delayed. Well, not slightly, I mean that's like 50% delayed compared to Happy. Happy has begun the creeping over here at this little camp, and I think my volume is a bit high. Okay, that should be fine. So we have Happy, who has started the camp, and he got a Beastmaster, pretty good and pretty decent hero, and definitely good up against an undead player. There has been a few games where both of the players kind of got the same hero from the same race they play, and the exact one that you would want to have while playing. There have been a few instances in this whole game, and oh wow. So we have a undead Farseer. Undead Farseer with Shadow Wolves, or rather Spirit Wolves, and Rod of Necromancy. This should be fun, this should be interesting. We got the hero heading towards the Night Elf player's base, while the Night Elf player is done creeping at one camp. He's going for the second one. He does see that the Wisp did detect the Farseer, most probably. And well, it is hightailing out, trying to save itself right now. And Happy needs to be careful. Here comes Foggy. Foggy is going to try and jack him, try and deal as much as damage as possible. And the Quill Beasts, well, these work really well. I mean, I played in this tournament, I played versus Star Shaped, and this is the hero that he got, and he decimated me with this hero with the Quill Beasts. Quill Beasts are super. So got Quill Beast killing a few Skeleton Warriors, so Skeleton Warriors and Shadow Wolf combination should be fun, should be good. As we have Happy trying, well, I mean to say Foggy trying to kill Happy's Wisp over there. Happy now will manage to shoo away the Farseer a bit momentarily perhaps, but well, he's still in there. He's still going to try and deal as much as damage as possible. Here comes those Skeleton Warriors. Skeleton Warrior combination along with Spirit Wolf is working, well, I wouldn't say it's working super, I mean it's working okay. I was expecting it to be rather better, especially against archers, but the Beastmaster is a beast. He is a freaking beast, and the Moonwells played their role in this particular fight as well. We got ghouls. The other player selling off the TP, buying himself a Dust of Appearance and the Circlet of Nobility. It is night time. That Dust of Appearance is going to be helping the Undead player get the Shadow Melted Archers. We got here Foggy, the Undead player, heading in, going right after the archers, trying to get us around, trying to deal as much as damage as possible. Nice little spread there by the Night Elf player, who is Happy. He did manage to kill one of the ghouls, and now is right now hightailing away with the archers. Beastmaster in trouble. Beastmaster surrounded. I do not see the Beastmaster escaping from this unless and until he wants to waste a TP, but oh my, great stuff! Great stuff indeed. That is resourcefulness. That is map awareness. So what he did is he pulled in a Wisp, he detonated it over the Skeleton Warriors, and he just found that narrow escape route for his Beastmaster, and the Beastmaster is still alive and living, and right now he's going to turn the tide of the battles as he heads right behind the Farseer. We got a nice little dust of appearance going on the Shadow Melted Archer. One archer will be taken out over there. The Beastmaster is nearing level 3, while the Farseer is only nearing level 2 right now. He will definitely get to level 2 if he keeps killing that many archers. Tier 2 is coming over here actually. And we got tier 2 ready for the Night Elf Flare. Now the tree is not doing any kind of upgrade, so it can whack on those ghouls whenever they get near it, that is. And we got level 3 on the Beastmaster, but the Beastmaster... wait a second, that's not level 3, that's level 2 on the Farseer, my mistake. The heroes were quite close by to each other. So Beastmaster forced to use the TP, coming back to its own base, but my god, it's gonna be very difficult for Happy to defend against this. Happy will be losing to his own race against Foggy. He just lost a Beastmaster and Foggy is ruling. Foggy is definitely going to win this game from what I can see right now, as Happy only has like 1 Huntress on the field, and the Huntress is trying to, well, struggling to kill the Farseer, and my god, can he actually kill the Farseer? But it doesn't matter. You can't fight these many ghouls. Even if you manage to get the Farseer, and what did he do? The hero was almost out. He cancelled the hero. Wait, oh wait. The hero actually came out. It's a Paladin. Paladin second for Happy. Happy has a Paladin as an idle player, and the Paladin is kind of surrounded over there, and there goes the GG. Would have been interesting if he did something. Would have been interesting if he had one more narrow escape or something. Well, then that game is taken, and hopefully we'll be seeing a few more games like this soon. Thank you for watching. Z out. Wait a second. Okay, wait. I'm not going out anywhere. We got best of 3 series, I think. It's gonna be G2. It's gonna be G2. Yep, I'm not going out anywhere. It's gonna be G2. And, well, we got Chaco here. He's definitely doing a live stream or something. We got Mr. Winner. He's definitely not doing a live stream, but he's here. It's cool. It's cool to have the company here. I asked Chaco whether he would be interested in doing a commentary, but he said that he's not very good at dual commentary. So, yeah, there we go. So this is going to be Foggy versus Happy game number 2 on Amazonia. If Foggy wins, then he proceeds to the finals of this nice little tournament. And the race. Foggy has spawned as the orc on the top right, and Happy has spawned as the human on the bottom left. I doubt that I have seen either of the players play their current respective races all that well, but let's see how this game proceeds. This is Random Heroes Random Race, as we have the altars coming up. Happy going for pretty standard build. I don't think either of the players would want to go for anything unusual. What's he gonna go for? Barracks? Barracks, of course, because you don't know if you're going to get the Blade Master or not, and whether you want that early Voodoo Lounge or not. And the game is just going to go on straightforward until we have the altars come up, and obviously when the heroes are out, that's the point where things will start to get interesting. Both of the players training their respective heroes, the random hero, and this is like one of the best concepts in years that I've seen. It's just slightly different, but it changes so much. The heroes are completely randomized, and it can be any hero. It's not like any hero from your own race. It can be any hero from any race, from the tavern, from anything. Pretty good, pretty awesome. I would love to see things like this developed in the Warcraft 3 scene, and it would be fun. We got a footman heading towards the Orc player's base. Obviously, both the players not knowing each other's races since they have not done any kind of scouting yet. Happy, well, he's doing a little scouting, and well, Foggy won't be needing to do any scouting since he will be seeing the footman. And ooh, and an MK, Mountain King, and we got Dracula, we got the Dreadlord, the Dreaded Lord on the human side, and the Mountain King on the Orc side. Should be interesting. We won't be seeing a level 6 Dreadlord, I'd be sure of that, nearly. And has to be careful in trying to kill those creeps. He left out the last one. Here comes the MK. MK won't be able to do too much. I mean, he's not... Well, his Stormbolt does a lot of damage, and after he reaches like level 3 or something, well, he can do a lot. But... yeah, he can't do much at this particular point of time, so he's just going back to the base with his Orc Grunt companion. Checking up tier 2, and I'm trying to think of combinations of what you can do with a Mountain King. What you can do with a Mountain King as an Orc player. Well, if I'm thinking of a human, well, you can definitely use the Vampiric Aura, which is super. It would work great with the human player, with the Footman, with the Militiaman. It would work great. Carrion Spawn will also be one of the options, and well, we got a nice little Cloak of Shadow, a Gloves of Haste for the human player who is happy. Foggy got a Gauntlet of Strength +3 on his Mountain King, who is also a strength type hero, and he got a Rings of Protection +2. Alright, good stuff everywhere. Tier 2 coming in, and both of the players, well, this is what I like. Happy being resourceful, Happy sending out his militiamen to creep out that Murloc camp while he was creeping out another camp. And well, he just needs one more creep kill, and his hero will be level 3. Level 3 and already set to go for an assault. Going for an item, he got his second gloves, and he bought himself a nice little boost of speed and a staff of teleportation. He's going to go in, do some harassment, and then rush out. And he needs to be careful as the MK is right out of the base. MK using healing salves, not the very usual thing that you see with an MK, but yeah, that's what we are going to be seeing in these games. And Dreadlord using the Scroll of Healing. Now they're heading towards, I believe, the expansion? I believe so. No, they're not. They're heading towards the red camp. Well, there's absolutely no way he can take on the red camp with this, whatever he has. And he just killed a poor little rabbit. What did the rabbit ever do to you, Happy? Why would you want to do that? Why did you do it, Happy? His soul will haunt you for eternity. Dark. So, Happy is right outside Foggy's base. Foggy is training the second hero. Second hero is nearly out, but there's no second hero being trained by Happy. And I don't know why you don't want to do that. And Farseer, great stuff. Farseer and MK combination. I mean, Foggy will be able to do a lot of damage to Happy in this game right now. Here comes Happy trying to deal damage on the burrow. He's going to try and kill that burrow, and there are no peasants being pulled over to repair it. Now we see a few of them. Thunderclap over there, nice little Thunderclap, Carrion Spawn, and a few units damage. One footman died over there, and he seems to me like he will not be able to. Oh, there's the nice little. No, wait, that was not a nice Thunderclap, as it only hit one footman. The range was increased, but it was not enough to actually get there. Nonetheless, Happy managed to kill one burrow, destroying one burrow and losing all your footman army. Nope, not a good trade. Definitely not a good trade. Foggy got the upper hand in that. He only lost one burrow. He is supply stuck though. And he got a Torrent Totem and a Bestiary. I didn't see the Torrent Totem being trained over there. Perhaps he will be going for, you know, big guys, Torrents. That's definitely an option after 1.30, as you do have the Torrent Totem. And you want the Torrent Totem to train your staple units, which are the Spirit Walkers. So no Spirit Lodge. You can just go in tier 3 and you got yourself big beastie men. Beefy, big beefy beastie men. Here comes the Dreadlord. Normally, when I say here comes the, I would refer to here comes the Blade Master or here comes the Demon Hunter, but, well, it's the Dreadlord. And oh, well, that was kind of lucky for Happy. I keep forgetting the name that I just have to go and click on his name because this is not the race that we usually see them play. So I was saying that it is kind of lucky that Happy got himself a Death Knight. A Death Knight and Dreadlord combination will be good, and well, he bought something and sold something. He just bought himself a potion of invisibility. I think he wants to go in there and do a little harassment while his Demon Hunter, I mean to say the Death Knight, is going to be staying at base. He's going to go in there, get himself some nice little intel, and I'm not exactly sure what's he planning to do. Carrion spawn? Probably Carrion spawn. There we go. There we go. And going to target down the workers that were hit by the Carrion spawn and try to kill them. That is some good DPS actually. It's probably because of the double gloves of haste on Happy's Dreadlord. We got Foggy creeping over here using the Farseer, and he nearly got his Farseer killed over there. He needs to be careful. The Taskmaster that you find over here, the Kobold Taskmaster, actually has Bash. Yeah, it has Bash. So you need to be careful. One of his attacks can land you in a stun momentarily, and then, well, you can't move your hero, so it becomes a bit difficult to handle that situation on that camp in this map, Amazonia. You got militiamen being pulled over, and I really like this combination: Dreadlord, Death Knight, militiamen, and sorceresses. Yeah, that's definitely a good combo. And at this particular point of time, Happy, well, I don't think he's going to be able to win this fight against Foggy. Foggy definitely has the better army composition. There goes a TP. Definitely something that he should have done, and yeah, definitely something that he needed to do at that particular point of time. He's going to train a few more casters. Definitely needs to get more of those casters ready, and probably near to 50 food. Foggy is at 48 against 50, while Happy is at 43 against 48. Probably want to make another farm just to be able to like use that capacity of 50, no upkeep capacity of 50 up till max. And well, he's heading into the direction where exactly Foggy is. That was kind of weird. I don't think he had any units over there which kind of detected anything over there, but he kind of like just figured it out. Yeah, that's exactly where he is. Or maybe he was going to creep it out himself. He did manage to kill one of the orcish grunts, and that was courtesy of Carrion Spawn and Death Coil. Now going after a orange camp, trying to level up his DK. Definitely what he wants to level up. It seems to me like the Dreadlord has Sleep and Carrion Spawn, since we don't see any of the Vampiric Aura. I think it was best for him to not go for the Vampiric Aura, since, well, at this particular point of time, he doesn't have any melee units at all. So yeah, that was definitely a better decision for him not to go for that. Something which I had said earlier, that, okay, yeah, that's good. War Mill, I'm not sure why he's getting the War Mill. I can't really think about the tech tree right now. He's going for Wind Riders, and teching up to tier 3 will give him Torrents. I'm not sure whether you need War Mill for Torrents or not. Somebody can just comment below and tell me. So We got here militiamen. They're creeping out this camp. I think he's going to take this expansion. Not a bad choice. He should definitely go for that. He's trading the adapt training for the sorceresses. That's going to be giving them invisibility, and yeah, invisibility should be cool. He's not going to set up an expansion. He's just going to creep that out and run away to another camp. Probably not going to be buying any mercenaries either. Player 28. Are you seeing this, guys? Player 28. You know what? In the next patch, we're going to be having, I don't know, more than 24 players. I can guarantee that. Player 28. See, you see it. When I click on the mercenary camp, you see player 28. Anyways, enough of that charade. We got Foggy coming in here and, well, catching Happy completely off position as he used the TP to go back to his base. He's going to regenerate the hit points of his stuff a bit, and even though he has crossed 50 food, okay, he chose not to, but now he went for 50 food plus 50 food again. It is a difficult choice at that particular point of whether you want to go for that 50 plus food or not, but when you see an army of whatever you saw at the orc player, well, you know that you need more stuff. He's got wind riders and you don't have anything anti-air. Sorcerers and priests, no brother, they are not going to be able to take out the wind riders, and your heroes don't have any orbs either. You can't buy orbs off of goblin merchants, and you're not on tier 3 yet, and I don't think you're even planning to go for tier 3. Is there a blacksmith somewhere? No blacksmith, no rifleman. Rifleman is the only counter to the wind riders, and if Foggy gets too many wind riders, well, I don't see Happy winning this game at all. Happy now heading in over here. DK is already at level 3, and the wind rider scouting this place out. Foggy knows where Happy is. Foggy will catch this lone little priest on the way. Priest dies. While he is creeping, he is rather scared of engaging Foggy right now. Here comes Foggy. Chain lightning, Nighthill chain lightning, going right after the spellcasters. All the units are slowed, but they can be disenchanted any moment over there. And there goes a nice little carrion spawn. Difficult to say who's going to get ahead of this battle right now, but it seems to me like that Foggy is definitely getting ahead, as we saw a nice little thunderclap over there on the casters. There goes a nice little carrion spawn, and we do see the orc units turning into red. The red hit points will signify that the orc units will die soon, but there goes a scroll of speed. What's he doing? Well, he's just running away with a Kodo Beast. I mean, he has a lot more units compared to the human player. Human player down to 44 against 60 supply. Orc player still at 57 against 70. Orc player has 56 worth food army right now, and he is definitely ahead of the human. He is tearing apart the human player's army, killing those casters one by one, and I think Foggy got this game. Happy just teleported back to his base using the staff, well, using the TP, I mean. And Foggy, well, he still got that spellbreaker inside the belly of the Kodo Beast, which gives away vision. No tier 3 on either side yet. We got a Zeppelin. Foggy is going to try and do a little Zeppelin micro, it seems like. Going to go to the back of the base and kill whatever he can. He's picking up a Eternal Spirit Walker and a normal Spirit Walker. Planted that down, and okay, I think he only picked them up because I think his units were stuck over there. I'm not sure, but well, that's the only thing that the Zeppelin did. Otherwise he was just playing with it, or yeah, I guess. We got an invisible Dreadlord heading in towards, well, wherever Foggy is. Happy going to go in with the Dreadlord and carrion spawn on the peons. He's going to kill them one by one. This is really just basic harassment. I mean, there's nothing much that you can gain from that at this point of the game, where your opponent has already like reached low upkeep with his units. Well, he's not at low upkeep right now. He just lost like 4 food worth to go below low upkeep, and he's right now on no upkeep. But despite of being on no upkeep, he definitely has the army to finish this fight. Happy, kind of scared, staying inside base. That unholy aura is going to be increasing the regeneration and the movement speed of the human units, so we're going to be seeing these priests and spellbreakers walk a lot faster than what they usually would. What do we have here? What do we have here? The Orc army heading back to the base, while both of the heroes are in the Zeppelin. Zeppelin is going to go at the backside of the base, but what do we have here? He's ready. He knows something's up. He knows something is up. He tried to land the MK over there, and yeah, I was about to say that he definitely wants to Stormbolt, and yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Drop down your hero, Stormbolt, drop down your other hero, Chain Lightning. That's how you do it. And I think this guy is on stand ground. There goes a nice little Chain Lightning. Sorcerer's killed, and Zeppelin will have to back out because, well, the whole army is right behind him. No tier 3 yet, no orbs, and no different unit composition. Happy is at 49 against 60, and Foggy is at 56 against 70, and he's training more stuff as well. More Wind Riders, army composition. Obviously both of the players, well, they're playing off race, if nothing else. This is not their main race. Once again, the invisible Dreadlord. And what's he gonna do this time? As the whole army is there. He's rethinking his strategy probably. $49-62. When you're playing up against an army of 62, no, not gonna work out. You need something more. You need something more in that composition, and that something more is riflemen. No blacksmith, no riflemen, and it's gonna be difficult, near to impossible. I mean, how do you take down Wind Riders? How much are the sorceresses and priests supposed to damage? They don't have much damage. Carrion Spawn, okay, that will do a little damage, but you need something that actually attacks Wind Riders, which you don't have. And a nice lens snare. The Spellbreakers are stuck in those key positions which are not letting the rest of the army out, and that's kind of nice actually. I like that positioning on that ensnare, and all of the units are slowed. He's going to try and stay out a bit, and here comes a priest. What's a priest gonna do over there? He's gonna try and dispel something or what? I don't know what the priest is up to. The scouting perhaps, but yes, he can dispel the spirit wolves. That is one thing that he can do. So this will just timed out, so he can't dispel anything right now. Orc player at 60. Wait a second. That's Orc player is at 69. Human player is at 60 food. So Happy is right now at 60 food. With, well, he trained a few more stuff basically from his Arcane Sanctums. And the Orc player, who is Foggy, is at 70 food. Well, 69, that is nearly 70. And he's going to go all in. He's going to go all in with everything he has. There comes a nice little Carrion Spawn, and you just look at the damage. That is super damage on the Wind Riders. That is some super damage. They killed a priest, and the gold mine has expired. The gold mine has expired. There goes a nice little Carrion Spawn once again. Scroll of healing being popped by Foggy. Foggy, well, kind of caught in choke point over there. Is Happy gonna kill Foggy in that choke point? Try to choke him to death over there or something? I don't know if that's actually gonna work or not, but we'll have to see. Without seeing, we won't be able to say anything. And he's got his militiamen at the back of the base. They're not doing anything. He should pull them up. Now he's pulling them up. And there goes a nice little coil on the Dreadlord. Dreadlord is tanking the damage. DK is right behind him. The extra regeneration coming into play. There goes a nice little thunderclap. And the MK is out of mana. MK is now in the Zeppelin. He's going to recover a bit. He's at the backside of the army. There goes a nice little Carrion Spawn once again. But there goes the scroll of healing by the Orc player. Foggy doing pretty well. 43 food for the Orc player. 38 for the human. They're even now. There's not much of a difference. Wait a second. Foggy just now, well, he's producing something. What he has over here and what he's producing, that is a bit different, but he's going to use a scroll of speed to go back, and I think he's going to purchase a scroll of healing. That's definitely item that you want, and well, Happy like chasing him because he knows that this is all in. He needs to go all in. He needs to do it right now because he doesn't have gold, and it's not gonna be possible unless and until he defeats Happy. He defeats Foggy right now. Happy needs to go all in, and he is doing that right now. The units are slowed. He's dealing massive amount of damage, and the Dreadlord is nearing level 5. If it reaches level 5, Carrion Spawn level 3 is going to deal so much more damage. And wow, like, we haven't seen Sleep a lot. I guess he was just saving up the mana to only and only use Carrion Spawn. Would have been good if he just took Vampiric Aura. Then at least at least the Dreadlord and the DK, they both would have been getting a nice little coil on the Wind Rider. Did not manage to kill it though, but nonetheless, it was a nice attack. So we got only 113 gold, which is obviously not enough to make a expansion point, a town hall, and we got 360 gold on the Orc player side. Well, the Orc player getting gold. Okay, he sold off a few stuff. Of course, why not? Just sell off your stuff. Scroll of healing being bought by the Orc player, who is Foggy, and MK is nearing level 5. Farseer is also nearing level 5. And over here, the DK is level 4, and DK is definitely not going to hit level 5 in this game. Dreadlord, he definitely would hit level 5 after killing a few more units. There aren't many creep camps over here. I mean, just the red camp over there, and the red camp is rather too risky to creep at this point of the game. Foggy is, well, creeping out his expansion, and I think he will definitely try to set up an expansion over there as well, while Happy is doing some long distance mining. Happy now going towards Foggy. I'm not sure how he detected that, but well, he maybe just figured out that that's the only place that he can go to, but the army is outmatched. There goes Asleep, something that we haven't seen at all. There goes Asleep, and the Spellbreaker's taking the game to the Spirit Walkers. Spirit Walkers are being damaged a lot over there. One nice little Carrion Spawn on the Spirit Walker, and the units are down to pretty low hit points. Dreadlord in control, and Dreadlord is level 5 right now. My god, that means that we're actually going to be seeing level 3 Carrion Spawn, which is really great. MK surrounded. MK is going to die. MK is going to die. You did see a thunderclap, but oh no, he was just playing. He had a Zeppelin the whole time. And it's difficult to say who's gonna win at this point. But Foggy is definitely ahead. Foggy now going after the DK. DK 50% hit points. He does have the aura, which is going to be helping him to survive. MK dropped. MK picked up again. MK will be dropped at the backside of the base. Probably just gonna hit up a bit, and I think he used up some clarity potion or something over there on the MK. He picked up the Kodo as well and picked up the Farseer. And he does have... No, he doesn't. He doesn't have an army. He lost everything to that fight, that melee in the middle of the map. And right now Happy is kind of on a roll right now. The only 3 units that he has left, which is Foggy, is these 3, and there goes a nice little Stormbolt, but the Stormbolt was not enough to finish the job. We just saw one of the Wind Riders die, which was, well, the second last Wind Rider that Happy had. I mean, Foggy had. Now Foggy heading in with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's actually 5 units. Just 5 units that he has. He's going to try in go in and deal some damage, but there goes a nice little Stormbolt, and I like that. I like what he's doing. Drop down Stormbolt, pick up with the Zeppelin again. But is it actually going to be enough to kill the DK? DK's regeneration is crazy, and he's constantly just running away and doing that again and again. And it seems to me like the Foggy will be able to take down these Spellbreakers if Happy is not too careful with them. It's difficult at this point to say who's going to get ahead. We got too many Spellbreakers here, and none of the players are minding the long distance expansion. Yeah, see, player 28. You see that? It's player 28. Sort of a stalemate. Foggy and Happy both trying to recover from the damages. What do we have at the base of Happy? 5 and 4 heroes and 5 Spellbreakers. I was about to say no shop, but he does have a shop at the back of the base, so that's what he got. On Foggy's side, well, he didn't lose any of the buildings. He's not supply stuck or anything, but the unit that he has is 2 heroes. Both of them are 4. Really, both of them are 4. Or no, wait, the MK is 5. So that's also 5-4. 1 Raider, 1 Spirit Walker, 1 Wind Rider, and the Raider is gonna be taken out, and MK will not be able to do anything over there. MK will not be able to Stormbolt or Thunderclap these Spellbreakers as they are immune to magic. We did see a nice little carrion spawn, and the days of this Goblin Zeppelin are definitely numbered. If he gets hit by one more carrion spawn, which he didn't, he barely missed it over there. If he gets hit by one more carrion spawn, it is dead, and we won't be seeing any more Zeppelin micro. We're seeing some nice little micro game over here. Stormbolt on the Dreadlord. Dreadlord being targeted. Dreadlord will... It's difficult. There goes a nice little coil. Coil saving the Dreadlord. One more Stormbolt, and I think this is nearing to the end. There goes a nice little Death Coil again. He has enough mana for one more Stormbolt. No surround, but he's going to try and attack it with everything it's got. There goes the last Death Coil, and got picked up by the Zeppelin, and oh no, Zeppelin got hit by the carrion spawn. Zeppelin's gonna go down, brother. No mana on the Dreadlord though. No mana on the Dreadlord to take down the Zeppelin, but it's still difficult to say who's going to get ahead. MK tried to launch a Stormbolt, but then I don't know what happened over there. MK, there goes a Stormbolt. He's going to go after the Dreadlord. Feedback damage on the MK. Zeppelin with 12 hit points left. Dreadlord. Oh no, now they're going to kill off the workers. No more gold, no more long distance mining. No more items, no more units. And I think Happy is going to take this game. Happy is going to take this game. Foggy has very few units left. 2 Spirit Walkers, 1 Raider, and both of the heroes. And oh, he's going to try and repair the Zeppelin because, yeah, that's kind of resourcefulness, but no, he needs to repair it a bit more. He doesn't have resources. It's gonna get taken out. Carrier spawn, and it survived. Well, blow me down. Zeppelin survives, but well, of course, one more Karen spawn will definitely kill it. But what's he doing? Why is he running out? What's his plan? Windrider being coiled to death. No production. 20 gold right now, that is, and I think the Orc player is trying to go toward the human player's base and probably will try to kill off whatever he has, but I don't know what that chase was about. Happy was running back to his base and Foggy is staying right above him. I don't know what his plan is, but Foggy has very less of a chance to do anything much over here right now. It's difficult to say. Stormbolt on the Death Knight. Thunderclap. No, no, no. Picked up by the Zeppelin at the last. Oh my god, there goes down. The Carrion Spawn took out both of them. The Zeppelin got taken out by the Carrion Spawn and then the MK fell down and died. And yeah, that's what happened over there. GG by Foggy. Happy takes this game. Whoa. What a game, guys. What a game. Super game. My god. So I think we're going to be having game number 3 now. So this is game number 3 between Happy and Foggy in this random hero and random race encounter. Game number 1 was pretty quick. Game number 2 was great, super, many ways to describe it, but it dragged off for pretty long. And game number 3 is going to be on Echo Isle. Let's see how the match goes on. As we have the game starting, we got people here, Mr. Vina, Chaco, who are live streaming or something. Foggy spawning as undead, Happy spawning as human. So once again, a different combination, gladly. Not the same thing. So let's see how this game turns out to be, as Happy is once again actually playing as human. This is the second time that Happy is playing as human. And the first time that he played, I mean, which was for last game, he actually got Dreadlord and Death Knight as the heroes. In this one, oh no, something is an issue. I don't know, he said something in his native language. Last game. Alter spawning. Human versus undead and random heroes. In the first game we saw Night Elf versus undead. The races were switched for Foggy and Happy. In the second game we saw Orc versus human, where Happy played as human and Foggy was Orc. First game was won by Foggy. Oh wait, first game was won by Happy, I think. I don't quite remember. Second one was won by Foggy with that carry. Wait a second. Second game was won by Happy with that carry and spawn. But he did manage to kill off a lot of units using that carry and spawn. Okay, heroes coming out. What's it gonna be? A Torrent Chieftain. Perfect. And a Dark Ranger for the human. Okay, pretty good. Happy got a Dark Ranger. Foggy got himself a Torrent Chieftain. Torrent Chieftain is going to try and kill off that little footman over there. Well, I don't think he wants to kill. He just wants to charge in towards the base and deal some harassment. Probably wants to do a shockwave or something. A storm perhaps. Or he just wanted to go and check. Well, he's gonna check with the Acolyte. He definitely wants to do a little harassment. He wants to do some harassment until he spawns his other stuff, until he gets his tier 2 stuff. He's going after the footmen. Well, footmen and skeleton warriors are right after him. Here comes the Dark Ranger. Dark Ranger will try and kill off the creeps and get more skeleton warriors from them. We did see a nice little shockwave which did hit all of the units over there, and one more shockwave will bring down these units to 50% of the hit points, which is pretty dangerous. Here comes the ghouls. Here comes the ghouls. Ghouls are here. Ghouls on the battlefield, and they're going to try and surround the footmen. Footmen down to 50%. One more shockwave will be coming after, as soon as the Torrent Chieftain regenerates the mana, that is. We did hear the Acolyte die, and I don't think any of the military units has been taken out, well, except for Skeleton Warriors, which can either time out or can be taken out as well, so not going to count them. A ghoul may die over there. Ghoul survives, ghoul will run away, and we got one ghoul. Ghoul manages to kill a footman. One footman down for Happy. Happy got one of his footmen killed. Foggy, well, he's doing pretty well. Foggy is doing pretty well with his ghoul army. Going after the footmen one by one, dealing damage, and he's having good enough mana for one more shockwave. He can definitely launch it, kill one footman, and damage the other. Perhaps try and follow the other, but no, that's not what he's going to do. He's going to summon a few skeletons with a Rod of Necromancy. So it's kind of nice that both of the players can summon skeletons. Dark Ranger can raise skeletons by using the Dark Arrow on the units it's trying to kill, and the Undead player has Rod of Necromancy. Pretty nice. We got a melee over here, and tried to do a surround, which did not work out. A few black arrows, a few damaging arrows on the ghouls. Ghoul down to 60%, now 50%. Still being attacked over there by the Dark Ranger. Dark Ranger wants to get to level 2 very soon, I think. He is going to get to level 2 with these militiamen creeping at this camp. Keep is nearly ready, and Hall of Dead is also nearly ready. Definitely will be seeing the second heroes in this fight. This mood does encourage the players to go for the second hero at least. I haven't seen any games which went up till the third hero, but it would definitely be interesting to see that as well. Maybe we'll see that in this game. Wow. I mean, Foggy's got a lot of resources stocked up over there. He definitely wants to use that in something. We'll be purchasing the second hero with that resource and going up till tier 3 with that. We still got a lot. He definitely wants to get a few stuff with it. We got Dark Ranger heading toward the expansion point. No expansion or anything coming up. He's just going to the expansion point and creeping it out using the stuff that he has. I mean, the stuff that he has is down to like red hit points. It's not going to be easy to do that, but yet he will be doing it. Raising a skeleton warrior. What's an item that he got? Circlet of Nobility. Alright, that's okay. Game has been action packed so far. Both of the players, well, didn't creep a lot, or rather than creep at all. And a Farseer as a second hero. Farseer and Dark Lady, which is the Dark Ranger. combination. Pretty good, pretty good. And what do we have? An alchemist. Pretty good combination on that side too. Farseer and Dark Ranger against Torrent Chieftain and Alchemist. Alchemist is going to be pretty fast, especially with that Endurance Aura. It's going to be hitting hard on the human player's weaker HP units like the Footmen, Priests, Sorceresses. We do see a Blacksmith. Happy wants to go for Rifle Caster, something that he should have done the last game as well in my opinion, but he didn't do that. And we got Farseer doing a little harassment on his own while the rest of the army is creeping camps. That's what I like. That's what I like about this kind of a mode. We have a orc versus undead style thing going on over here while the rest of the army is creeping normally as a human player. Nice stuff. So now the undead player, who is Foggy, nearing tier 3. That Feral Spirit is gonna die. Obsidian statues, double slaughterhouse. He wants to pump them out, get them out as soon as possible, and go for the kill on the human player. And yeah, that's how you save your units from skeleton warriors. And okay, he detected Foggy creeping over there. He's going after the alchemist, going after the units, and they'll be able to run off. He won't be able to chase them because of the Endurance Aura. TC down to like 20% of the hit points. Needs to be careful. Needs to be very careful. There is a lot of skeleton minions over there. It would be good if the ender player has something to dispel them with. Dispelling them will not be possible right now since destroyers are not out yet. Obsidian statues are out, but that update is yet to come. And there goes a nice little shockwave, killing a number of those skeleton warriors and also bringing down the footmen to pretty low hit points. Wow. Happy is pushing in with everything he's got. Oh my, this is difficult. This is going to be very difficult. Rifle Caster is effective. Rifle Caster is very effective with one unit being killed on Happy side. One more unit stands for Foggy in the form of the skeleton minion. This is not looking good for Foggy. Foggy may lose this series in this fight, losing a lot of units over there, and the skeleton warriors, of course. Torrent Chieftain down to 40% hit points. Alchemist being silenced. And what the hell do we have here? Crypt Lord, third hero. As I said, it would be interesting to see a third hero, and we just got to see it right here. We see a Crypt Lord as a third hero on the undead player side. Foggy has Torrent Chieftain, Alchemist, and Crypt Lord. Pretty wacky combination if you ask me. Crypt Lord is, well, it's definitely going to be gaining some benefit from the Endurance Aura. And it's a tank. It can take a lot of hits. The stun ability, which is spiked collars. I can't remember the name of that ability. That's going to be pretty useful against the human players who have low HP units. Expansion is up for the human player. It was up some time ago, something that we did not cover. Human player is at 57 against 66 supply, while the undead player is at 41 against 50 supply. We got abominations coming, and oh, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. Foggy. Okay, now he's training the acolyte that he didn't train. He probably noticed that he is not getting enough gold as much as he is supposed to. So it's going to be 5 hero combination with abomination and destroyers. Probably will pull in the ghouls at the last spot as well. Well, we only have like 2 ghouls. I don't think many ghouls will be there in the fight. Human player who is happy trying to creep out the expansion point, and here comes the undead player. Foggy going to try and kill out those riflemen, going in there with a lot of damage. Abominations are striking them. Riflemen will manage to escape, and there goes a nice little shockwave. Shockwave did not deal all that much damage. And there goes that stun ability, Spike. I can't remember the name of that. I mean, we haven't seen it all that much. Healing spray being used by the alchemist. I mean, I know healing spray since we have been seeing that being used a lot, but this ability, I mean, it's not used that much. So, human player losing a number of units over there needs to be very, very careful. And the player's abominations and the tri-hero combination is turning out to be quite deadly. And plague is also research over there since the human player's units are affected by the plague. They're receiving damage per second, and oh my, human player nearly managed to kill the alchemist, and alchemist is staying within the range of that obsidian statue and still in the fight, holding position. An abomination just got killed by the human player, but it's gonna be worth it. The human player, I mean, human player definitely lost more number of units compared to one abomination, and second abomination was down to pretty low hit points, but it got saved. There's a third abomination on the field, and I'm not sure how that is going to work out. Farseer using spirit wolves, and the riflemen are actually the ones that are coming into play over here. Riflemen are dealing a lot of damage. Riflemen are taking down those units one by one, tearing them apart, and of course the slow of the sorceresses and the summons, the spirit wolves, and the skeleton warriors. The skeleton warriors being spawned by the units dying at the hands of the dark arrow. 60 food against 72, 46 against 50. It will go up till 50. Tomb of Relics, which was, I don't know, destroyed earlier, I guess. Happy has way too many riflemen to lose this fight. Happy is going in. Foggy, he's moving out of his base. He's mobilizing. He's going to try and attack Happy, but that's not Happy doing. I'm not sure what Happy's doing. He went to check whether there was an expansion. He didn't quite nearly go up till that point, and he's going back right now. He's going back. Foggy is creeping out this camp in the middle of the map. Okay, that's what he's going back for. The ghouls are attacking the expansion camp, and there's not really much that he can do without the army over here, because you can't turn your peasants into militiamen. I mean the ones that are at the expansion camp, unless or until you upgrade that expansion camp into a keep instead of your main. That gives you the ability to go for the militiamen on the expansion as well, which is kind of useful and a tactic that I believe most should be using. You definitely have the risk of losing the expansion and then losing the tier as well, but it's definitely like something you should like go for in some games. And oh no, he's stuck. Happy is stuck. Happy is stuck. The stun ability being used, shockwave being used. There is a lot of damage being dealt, and Alchemist just died to nuke. Alchemist just died to the firepower by Happy. The firepower coming into play. He's going after the abomination. Abomination. What the hell happened over there? I didn't see the abomination die. Just got, like, I don't know, disintegrated or something. There goes a nice little stun ability of the Crypt Lord. He doesn't have enough mana for one more yet. He will be having that soon. We do have the obsidian statues healing up and giving the underplayer boost from the backside, and the front line is, well, being teared apart. The riflemen are too much. TP being used by the TC, and underplayer will have to go back to his base to fight another day. Abominations are being trained at this point. Well, we still got like a lot of gold left over there. It's 71 food for the human player, and it's just 50 food. Plus the human player has an expansion. And he's leaving behind a tome for some reason. Level 3 on Farseer. Nearly level 5 on Dark Ranger. level 3 on Criplord, level 3 on Torrent Chieftain, and Torrent Chieftain is likely to hit level 4 after this camp. They're creeping out all of the camps, and well, like very soon, very soon, the map will be devoid of all creep camps. We do have a 1 attack upgrade. We have 1-0 attack upgrade over here for the riflemen.
A player's forces are under attack.
Dark Ranger is at level 5. Scroll of Healing being used on those riflemen who definitely earned it after that grueling battle with the abominations and the undead army. Another player creeping out this orange camp. What do you have here? A Destroyer in the air. Destroyer is being pummeled by the riflemen, and Destroyer is giving the undead player enough information that, well, he's coming. Be ready. He's coming. You gotta be ready. Another player heading in from the back side of the expansion, and I don't know if they want to fight. Well, what are they doing? Like, okay, he definitely saw him somewhere. Okay. I see what Happy did there. Happy was trying to go for the undead player. He didn't find him anywhere, and he figured it out that he's definitely going for the expansion from the backside of the backside. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna call it, the backyard. And now he's using a TP for some reason. He used a TP. He's gonna be able to kill an obsidian statue, so I guess the TP was worth it. He definitely wants to buy himself another TP before he goes for any kind of engagement. Undead player does not have a TP. He does have, oh wait a second, he does have a TP on the Alchemist. So Alchemist is the hero which is being targeted again and again, so that's definitely the hero you want to have the TP on. We have here Griffin Aviary. Alright, so Griffin Aviary coming in for the human player. I think he's going to go over 80 food. He's going to go high upkeep because, well, he's already at 77. The max he can train is like 2 Griffin Riders with whatever he has. So he's definitely going to build more farms. He's going to go over 80 food, and he's going to go in with Griffin Riders. He's like, no, I'm going to do an overkill. He already has more units than the undead player. Undead player is being kind of stubborn, not going over 50 food, which is something that I think he should be doing, because I don't see any other way of toppling this kind of a human army with these many riflemen and, well, against the Dark Ranger with skeleton warriors and stuff. And these are, by the way, the level 3 skeleton warriors. They can be like devour magic, they can be like cast with devour magic by the destroyer, but that's not the solution right now. Ghouls over here, ghouls dealing a lot of damage. I think they have the attack upgrade. Yeah, they definitely have the attack upgrade. They're dealing a lot of damage, and they killed off all of them. They killed off all of the peasants. Human player will have to produce the peasants back, and oh my, we have a fight over here, something which I completely missed out. Let's see. Oh, there's some blood over here. Something definitely died over there. Something undead. An abomination, perhaps. I don't see one abomination on the field. Foggy is still at 48, Happy at 77. Here comes the ghouls once again. Difficult to say who's going to get ahead. First Griffin Rider up in the air. Few more coming. Farms being made, and yeah, this is what I said. He is going over 50. He's going high upkeep. He's going over 80 food, and he's going all in. He's going all in with that, and he's going to stop mining momentarily just to be able to preserve that extra gold if need be at the end. And okay, maybe not. Maybe he just stopped mining because of the undead army approaching him. He probably detected it from somewhere, and we'd go in with the Griffin Rider. Griffin Rider's dealing some massive damage on the obsidian statue, and Another player needs an answer for this. Another player doesn't have gargoyles, doesn't have like frostworms, he doesn't have anything. I don't see the Ender player winning in any way or form right now. This is master upgrade on the priests. They can use inner fire and give all of the units a really good boost. It is very difficult for the Ender player to do anything right now. He's trying to pick up an expansion over there. The main gold mines will expire very soon. This is something that Happy should note, and Happy should just go for the expansion point of the Ender player. Animal war training that gives your knights and griffin riders and dragonhawk riders 150 extra HP, which is significantly good. 3 griffin riders going right after those abominations. Abominations are rather like they're just able to run away as fast as they are because of the level 2 endurance aura. If this aura wasn't there, well, this game would had already been over by now. Dark Nature tried to do a little damage over here. He did manage to kill, she did manage to kill one of those acolyte and turn it into a skeleton. Is going after that haunted gold mine now. A nice little chain lightning. Level 4 on the Farseer, and the items, they are jacked. And sorry, there's no way Foggy is going to topple this human army. He's coming in with everything he's got. Abominations and 4 destroyers. Destroyers are trying to damage the riflemen. There goes a nice little shockwave spike attack, and they're going to try and attack the griffin riders as well. There goes a nice little scroll of protection, and the undead player is helpless at this point. GG. So that is all. The end of this best of 3 series. A very fun mode of random hero, random unit. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully I'll be a part of these events a bit more, and I'll be doing these a lot more in the near future. Thank you for watching. Z out. Bye bye.